y'all, this is Marley K. Hope y'all are well. Got something that I want to share with you that just came to me, and I want to remind everybody that BRICS is going to be starting on tomorrow, runs from Tuesday to Thursday. Um, they are allegedly supposed to dump the dollar on tomorrow in unison. I don't know if this is going to happen. This is what the streets say. So I'm just sharing that with you that it could be a possibility that that happens. And if it does, then be prepared for lots of chaos. If it doesn't, then it just means that we have more time, a little more time, not a lot, to continue preparing. But the end of the dollar means Babylon is eventually going to fall. And things are going to get really chaotic. So let me read to you Revelation 18. And I'm reading the New International Version. I don't like to really read these different versions, but I'm going to read this one for ease of understanding in case there are people who are watching this channel who stumble across it and don't really understand the King James Version or may not be Christians. But Babylon is getting ready to fall, Mystery Babylon, and that is America and the West. So the Gentile nations have done all the things, stole all the stuff, killed all the people, destroyed all the earth. And now we're at the end of an age, end of a period, end of a civilization. And we're going to have to pay the price like all other civilizations do. Because we are living in the belly of the beast, we must understand what is coming. And so I think with this BRICS kicking off this, economic new world system, it's something to pay attention to. It's something to take note of. And so I just want to share with you biblically what is supposed to happen. What is it going to look like? What it will feel like. So this is lament over fallen Babylon. After this, I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He had great authority, and the earth was illuminated by his splendor, which again, nobody gonna miss nothing. Because when these angels get to coming out of heaven, everybody is going to see it. You're going to hear it and see it. It's going to be like a thunderstorm in the summertime in Florida. If you don't know, you do not know. But I have never experienced anything like that. If angels coming out of heaven and the Messiah coming out of the clouds is going to be louder than that, you're not going to miss it. Trust. With a mighty voice, he shouted, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling place for demons and a haunt for every impure spirit, a haunt for every unclean bird, a haunt for every unclean, detestable animal. For all the nations have drunk the maddening wine of her adulteries. The king of the earth committed adultery with her. I'm sorry, the kings of the earth committed adultery with her, and the merchants of the earth grew rich from her excessive luxuries." So you see how all these folks, these rich folks, are making these decisions about enslaving people and exporting all America's immoral, uh, counter law, statutes, and commandments behavior across the globe, forcing nations and people to accept or be silenced our nations or our region sins. And I'm not going to say ours, I'm going to say theirs. Although we participate, they're not ours. This stuff belongs to the Gentiles. But we are only here because we are disobedient, hard-headed, and we love other people's stuff. So it says, warning to escape Babylon's judgment. Pay attention. Then I heard another voice from heaven say, come out of her, my people. I've been telling y'all. So that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive any of her plagues. For her sins are piled up to heaven, and God has remembered her crimes. Give back to her as she has given. Pay her back double for what she has done. Pour her a double portion from her own cup. Give her as much torment and grief as the glory and luxury she gave herself. As the glory and luxury she gave herself. In her heart she boasts, I sit enthroned as queen. I am not a widow. I will never mourn. Doesn't that sound like America in the West? I will not apologize for slavery. I will not apologize for stealing. I will not do reparations. I did nothing. Forget about CRT. Forget about everything. Forget I stole all your lithium and your diamonds and made you dig holes for stuff with your hands and lied to the world as I got rich and overcharged people for stuff and barely and paid pennies to the poor people in the nations that I robbed. Therefore, in one day her plagues will overtake her, death, mourning, and famine. She will be consumed by fire, for mighty is the Lord who judges her. Threefold woe over Babylon's fall. When the kings of the earth, who are meeting at BRICS this week, who committed adultery with her, who helped put us into slavery and supports our oppression, and shared her luxury, kept our wages, kept our men down, gave us welfare, taught us all these immoral ways, see the smoke of her burning. They will weep and mourn over her, terrified at her torment. They will stand far off and cry. Why you think everybody trying to get islands and buy land and do stuff and get away from here? Everybody got a getaway spot somewhere else, but not here, because they know Babylon is going to fall. We're going to eat ourselves up from the inside out, but they are going to attack us from the outside as well. Woe, woe to you, great city, you mighty city of Babylon. In 1 hour, your doom has come. And that is what I want to impress upon everybody. Whenever this thing falls, it's going to happen fast, and it is going to be like an hour. You're going to go to bed, you're going to wake up, and things going to be different. So prepare. Continue to prepare. Prepare spiritually, prepare physically, prepare financially if you're able. But most importantly, get your spirit together, because this thing is going to be ugly. The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, because no one buys their cargoes anymore. Nobody ain't gonna want our stuff. Cargoes of gold, silver, precious stones and pearls, fine linen, purple silk and scarlet cloth, every sort of citron wood, articles of every kind made of ivory, costly wood, bronze, iron, and marble. All the things we done stole from every place else. We sell it, stick a name on it, American label, or not just us in America, even people in Europe, Canada, same thing. Australia, New Zealand, all those places, Greece, Italy, you name it. Cargoes of cinnamon and spice, incense, myrrh, frankincense, of oil, of wine and oil, olive oil, of fine flour and wheat, cattle and sheep, horses and carriages, and human beings sold as slaves. They will say, the fruit you longed for is gone from you. All your luxury and splendor have vanished, never to be recovered. The merchants who sold these things and gained their wealth from her will stand far off, terrified at her torment. They will weep and mourn and cry out. Woe, Woe to you, great city, dressed in fine linen, purple and scarlet, and glittering with gold, precious stones, and pearls. In 1 hour, such great wealth has been brought to ruin. In 1 hour, in 1 hour. No matter what happens this week, you got to be prepared for that in 1 hour. Because when the in 1 hour hits, people are going to go crazy. You don't want to be in it. You want to have what you need on you. Every sea captain and all who travel by ships, the sailors and all who earn their living from the sea will stand far off. Ain't nobody fooling with Babylon. She got the plagues. When they see the smoke of her burning, they will exclaim, was there ever a city like this great city? They will throw dust on their heads and with weeping and mourning cry out, woe, woe to you, great city, where all who had ships on the sea became rich through her wealth, through slavery, slave trade. They became rich off of us. And Yah's going to pay Babylon back for all she's done, for all she's cheated us, for putting us in chattel slavery, for refusing to apologize and do reparations to make us whole, to send us back where we came from, better off than they found us. Babylon is going to fall. And the Gentiles, unfortunately, are not ready. They keep thinking they got the best country in the world and they don't even know. Rejoice over her, you heavens. Rejoice, you people of God. Rejoice, apostles and prophets, for God has judged her with the judgment she imposed on you, which is why Yasharel should not be attached to this country. They should not be attached to anything that has to do with Babylon because she is going to be repaid for all she's done us. She's done us dirty. Yah is going to avenge us. And so if you are attached to stuff, if you are thinking, oh, my house, my car, my this, my that, my money, you just going to be out of, you out of order. So understand this punishment, this judgment that is coming upon these Gentile nations is because of what they've done to us, Yasharel. The finality of Babylon's doom. Then a mighty angel picked up a boulder the size of a large millstone and threw it into the sea and said, with such violence, the great city of Babylon will be thrown down, never to be found again. So if you think you're going to stay here and live, you ain't finna be here and you ain't going to be here in peace. So understand that. The music of harpists and musicians, pipers and trumpeters will never be heard again. No worker of any trade will ever be found in you again. So that mean people gonna be dead or just gone. We gonna be gone. The sound of a millstone will never be heard in you again. The light of a lamp will never shine in you again. Think about the Statue of Liberty holding that lamp. The voice of a bridegroom and a bride will never be heard in you again. The church will be gone. Your merchants were the world's important people. By your magic spell, all the nations were led astray. In her was found the blood of prophets and of God's holy people, which is us. Our blood is on this soil. Our blood is on their ships. Our blood is in the ocean. They spilled our blood. They killed our children. Our children, ancestors' children are in alligator bellies, in rivers, whole towns flooded of people killed, lynched. Our blood is on this land, and Yah is going to avenge us. In her was found the blood of prophets and of God's holy people, of all who have been slaughtered on the earth. And not just here, all over the earth, wherever we're scattered. So understand, BRICS is going to be significant. Do not underestimate BRICS. Do not forget about BRICS this week. Pay attention to what's happening and pay attention to your surroundings, because Babylon is going to fall. I don't know where it's going to start. I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know when it's going to start. But I can tell you, Babylon is getting ready to fall. And the merchants are already planning to stand back afar and watch her fall. So, with that said, y'all, keep prepping, keep praying, get your spirits together, because it's going to be a rocky ride. Try to wake up who you can, but time is short. We don't have time for foolery. Plant the seed and keep pushing, but take care of yourselves. Get you some rest. Continue to pray and repent for your sins. Cry out for our brothers and sisters all over the planet scattered, because we all getting ready to catch it. And we need strength. And we need sound minds. Those of us who are awakened, those of us who are leading, those of us who have the wisdom, and those of us who are keeping watch. We need strength to carry on until we cannot, until we have to shut up in the house, turn off the lights, and be quiet. So, love y'all. Hope y'all got yourselves squared away. And I hope that, I pray that y'all are okay. No matter what happens. No, Marley K loves y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here, checking in, and trying to get wisdom, present day truth. I know everybody, people want to focus on the biblical prophecies and try to put timelines and different things, but there are things that are happening in present day that we can address. And so continue to watch out for all those things, because they are really important. All right, this is Marley K, y'all, and I'm out.